41, most people in a box. Daniel Smith gets to live the ultimate male fantasy in a 26 by 27 by 22-inch box. And things get steamy for 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Then they untangle themselves to claim their Guinness World Record for 3 people stuffed in a box for the longest period of time.
Sweaty. Now, as you can see, the tunnel thermometer reading is saying just over 1,300 degrees. This is looking hot and good. Also, there's been a bit of a break in the weather after a whole week of continuous rain here during rehearsals. So it looks like the stunt could be going ahead very soon. We'll see you straight after this break. We're back live as Clint is preparing for his record-breaking 200-foot motorcycle ride through a fiery furnace. Now let's take a look at our next group of record holders, including this one that's quite literally out of this world.
Number 40, highest parachute fall from space. The year was 1960, and the Air Force was conducting top-secret experiments to determine what would happen in the case of a high-altitude bailout from a spacecraft. Captain Joseph Kittinger wore a pressurized suit for a secret flight. A special balloon that could reach and remain at a very high altitude transported him high above the New Mexico desert. The balloon ascended to an altitude of 102,800 feet above sea level. When he stepped out of the gondola, it was into the darkness of space. Captain Kittinger free fell to Earth at a top speed of 625 miles per hour for 4 minutes and 37 seconds, making him the Guinness World Record holder for the highest parachute free fall ever. Number 39, world's tallest living horse. This statuesque beauty, Tina, is an English Shire from Tennessee. She measures 20 hands high without her heels.
That's 20, and that's 20 right there.
The tallest horse ever was 7'2", but Tina, just shy of 7 feet, holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest living horse. Number 38, world's smallest living horse. Meet Tiny Thumbelina.
Look, you can feed her, you can feed her.
She is a 6-year-old miniature Sorrel Brown mare from St. Louis who spends much of her time working for charity.
I'll give her a kiss.
Genetically a dwarf, she is only 17.5 inches tall and 57 pounds, making her the Guinness World Record holder for the smallest horse.
He likes me.
Number 37, world's oldest human. This is the face of a woman who has lived through 2 world wars. These eyes witnessed the invention of the TV, automobile, and airplane. Remarkably, she smoked until the age of 117. But still, Jean-Louise Calment, at 122 years old, holds the Guinness World Record for the oldest human being ever. Number 36, human with a 3rd foot.
I've spoken with 2 or 3 pathologists, and their best guess estimate is a genetic hiccup.
Horse wrangler Jose Lopez holds the Guinness World Record for the person with the most developed 3rd foot. But thanks to Dr. O'Shea and Dr. Alberti, who donated their services, Jose now sports a new, more agile look. Jose still has the record, but thankfully not his 3rd foot.
Well, there's someone who might just have more shoes than me. Now, I'll admit, I've done my fair share of silly things in my life, I really have. But if I were this next guy, I'd be kicking myself.
Number 35, most kicks to the head. Summoning all his barefoot bravado, Cody Warden of Bonifay, Florida, decided that repeatedly kicking himself in the noggin is a worthwhile pursuit if there's a Guinness World Record to be had. 75, 76, 77. He's done it. He's broken the Guinness World Record for the most kicks to the head with a grand total of 77 in 1 minute. At number 34, most watermelons smashed with head. Aussie melon picker John Allwood is on a mission to bust enough watermelons with his head to earn him a Guinness World Record. It takes raw determination and a giant surge of adrenaline. 40 smashed melons later, the 29-year-old sets the Guinness World Record for the most watermelons smashed with a head in a minute.
Good as go, Mike. Good as go.
Number 33, most weight lifted with teeth. Walter Arfia of Belgium is vying for a record he can really sink his teeth into by lifting 620 pounds and 10 ounces in 1 minute. Pushing past the pain, Walter manages to set the record for most weight lifted with teeth. Number 32, most needles in head. 1,700 needles don't have to cramp your lifestyle. You can still roller skate, play basketball, conduct interviews, and get on the evening news. This human pincushion is Wei Xin Shu of China, a cosmetology doctor and acupuncture enthusiast who nailed the record for the most needles in the head, 1,790. Number 31, most beer kegs balanced on human head. How about carrying 11 kegs of beer weighing 339 pounds on your head for 10 seconds? John Evans is up to the task. He used to carry bricks on his head as a mason.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yo, come on.
He makes the 10 seconds on his head. Evans has won the Guinness World Record for the most beer kegs balanced on head.
Now, I'm just going to walk over here and interrupt preparations between Clint and his team to talk to top fire stunt expert Mark Chadwick. Hello, Mark.
Hi there.
Sorry to interrupt you and disturb your preparations here.
problem.
I just want a quick chat with you about this stunt this evening. How much is the weather going to affect this stunt?
Tonight the weather's huge. We have a little bit of rain, and so traction control is a huge issue. We also have wind gusts, so we're really worried about Clint getting blown into the side of the tunnel right directly into the fire.
Apart from the weather, what actually scares you the most about Clint going in there?
It's a really scary stunt because he has basically no visibility. I mean, it's 1,500 degrees in there. His visibility is really limited. Also, there's no real breathable air inside the tunnel. So if Clint goes down, it could be big problems for him. I hope he can hold his breath.
Look, any last-minute advice for Clint?
To stick to the plan, to stay calm, to stay focused, drive the bike through the tunnel and get through as soon as you can.
It's all about that focus. Mark, thank you so much and good luck to your team for later, okay? This is going to be amazing and it's all happening here live.
Coming up, fun with hot plates, kicking back with cockroaches, and if you're not hooked yet, you will be now. Our top 10 is still to come when Guinness World Records Top 100 Live returns.
Safety personnel, fire and rescue teams are always in place because take a look at this. These propane tanks are what we use to light that incredible tunnel of flames. Now, to give you a little bit of perspective, the propane tank of an average barbecue grill is about 5 gallons, and these tanks are approximately 11,000 gallons. We are definitely cranking the heat up tonight. Welcome back as we count down live the greatest Guinness World Record moments ever. Now, you know, there are a lot of ways to climb to the top, but this next guy is really hands-on.
Number 30, most buildings scaled with bare hands. 44-year-old Alain Robert climbed over 70 structures without the use of suction devices or safety equipment. This guy can't stay on the ground, but he also can't stay out of trouble. He's been arrested everywhere, including Slovakia and Russia.
Everybody have some task to do in our life, and mine is to climb buildings.
Number 29, fastest double Dutch jump roping. Double Dutch is a team sport that requires precision by the rope handlers as well as the jumpers.
Jennifer, are you ready? Go!
Jennifer Borlée jumps so fast, the footage must be reviewed in slow motion before judges can make any determination on a record being broken.
Stop!
Yes, Jennifer jumped right into the pages of the Guinness World Records book. 97 jumps in 30 seconds. Number 28, most jalapenos eaten.
Ready, set, go!
It was a hot time in old Chicago as 9 finalists competed at the jalapeno eating contest.
3, 2, 1, alto! Vamos a ver.
The very spicy Alfredo Hernandez of Los Angeles has burned his way into the record books with a grand total of 16 jalapenos eaten in 1 minute. Number 27, longest walk across hot plates. We're turning up the heat to a scalding 282 degrees on Rolf Ivan from Germany. He's attempting to burn the record for the longest distance walking over hot plates.
3, 2, 1, go!
He's off. Ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ow, ooh, ow, 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 ouch. He can't stand the heat, so he gets off the stove. But he still breaks the record with a sizzling 62 feet 8 inches, the longest distance walked on hot plates while still keeping his cool. Number 26, longest flying human cannonball.
It's crazy to watch your son get shot out of a cannon. There's enough power in there to, I tell people, to make peanut butter out of you.
Dave Smith Sr. and his son Dave Jr. will go head-to-head for the record for the furthest distance as a human cannonball. The judges measure. Dave Jr. flew 181 feet and 1 inch. That wasn't far enough.
185 feet 10 inches.
Making Dad the reigning champion.
Well, if you thought that last record took some huge cannonballs, wait till you see this next one.
Number 25, most chainsaws juggled. Luckily, no buzzkill here. On September 23, 2005, Aaron Gregg sliced off a piece of Guinness World Records history by juggling 3 chainsaws 86 times. Number 24, highest tower climb by a dog.
He's got the natural ability to jump, and I've watched him leap up in the air and pick a bird right out of the air.
And Duke will jump for anything, especially his favorite chew toy. Like try and jump 12 tires to break a Guinness World Record. Grabs his toy, and backwards on the way up. He's done it. The Guinness World Record for the highest jump, climb, and retrieval by a dog, 9 feet 4 inches. Number 23, most crash tests by a human. Those crash test dummies sure take a beating, but the man behind the wheel is no dummy. Former police officer Rusty Haight is a crash safety expert and instructor. It's a dangerous job, but he's willing to take the impact for others. At 718 collisions, he has smashed his own Guinness World Record for most human crash tests.